YouTube, man, y'all already know what's going on, man. It's your boy Huncho Quin Gaming. And today, we got WWE2K25, so this my rise, so we gonna, get this shit started. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notification, and we finna get this shit started, like I said.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Okay, so I competed in both men's and women's division, but the way I want the story to go, I'm gonna pick the women's division, then we gonna do it over and pick the men's, so I can just show you how this shit go. So we gonna compete in the women's division.
This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as
one of the biggest stars.
As one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Okay, so before we even start, I know that we got like a custom character, but I want her to look how I want her to look, you feel me? All these faces ugly. They're gonna see what their face sound like. Need to make her a little darker. Appearances. I don't like that type of hair, so Ooh, I like that. Back. Yeah, they look right like that. Yeah, I see she got some more tattoos. Okay, so we gotta go back to body. Wait. I want to have a little muscle on her. One seven. Okay, so personal information. But we got the person now, we just don't know the moves and the entrance. I think I remember. God, we doing so much. Hey, we ready for the story. So y'all better stay tuned for this shit. This shit good, bro. Like I said, I paid all of them, so. Let's see what she talking about.
If it isn't SmackDown's soon-to-be #1 pick.
Hi, Bailey. Good to see you too.
I'm kind of fed up with the draft, honestly. It's so subjective.
Isn't that the point?
I mean, you're a SmackDown superstar who's going to be drafted to SmackDown. Like I said before, what's the point?
Are you okay, Bailey? Something seems off.
I'm fine. You know what? You're right. You should be proud. Good luck next week.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft on Monday.
Since SmackDown has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on SmackDown. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire, and sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make pick losing the week before the draft.
Right about that one. Don't miss what could be the real Mercedes final match on SmackDown coming up. Okay. They're happy.
It's the woman who's keeping the draft rumor mills spinning.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Sacramento, California, Mercedes Morgan.
That's not a superstar walking to the ring. That is a hype train, and everyone should get on board.
Well, let's just see whether she can take care of business here tonight or if that hype train is going to end up derailed.
Fuck all of that. You ready?
I know some people are getting tired of the draft speculation surrounding this superstar, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And Natalya has to be careful not to get burned here.
This isn't Natalya's first match against an overly hyped superstar, and often by the end of the night, the buzz is dying down and her opponent is lying down.
In any event, it's good to see her looking like herself again after that strange trip she took as a part of the Beacon.
Sent to the corner.
Splash.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Slam!
I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be an
Bring it
elite.
up, bro.
Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
Shoulder tackle.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Tackles ruthless. And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Oh, compressed in the corner. She's making the climb to the top rope. Launching. And no one there.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Stunning display of power.
This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure now. Great counter, that Fujiwara armbar. Spear! And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Two!
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Oh, what a clothesline. Not finished just yet. And another.
Adding insult to injury a third time? I think she's ready to blow the roof off this place.
Boom. Natalya. Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
That's Natalya showing just how exceptional of an in-ring talent she is.
She doesn't call herself the boat for nothing.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Look at Natalya getting the crowd involved. Effective. This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. Twisting the vertebrae, an unnatural.
Natalya gains the victory.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
The hype couldn't overshadow Natalya's skill and determination. She's
That's
clearly
real
still
Natalya,
got the
bro.
fire in her soul.
You know it, Saxton. Natalya just sent a message that maybe she should be in possession of that spot atop the draft boards.
That shit crazy.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying this superstar will be staying on SmackDown as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
It's so finna change our entire. Cause that's not what we wearing. Yeah, that would be hard right here. we gotta make her another color. I didn't see it. Yeah.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. Always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches, and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I should have known. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. But if I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a
relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Well, I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagine draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam. Landed on me at WrestleMania, and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries. I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
As Bobby Heenan might say, here's tonight's ham and egger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Hey, I remember this competitor. We wrestled at the same state fair in the early 2000s. Man, that was a great night for me.
Wow, does that mean you actually won a match?
No, I lost, but later that night, I went on a ride at the same fair, and it was amazing. It flipped you backwards and forwards and random, seemingly defying physics. Then the next morning, I woke up, and I discovered the Saxtonation.
This explains so much. Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent from Sacramento, California, Mercedes Morgan.
After last week, you've got to think she's looking forward to facing an opponent in the ring rather than someone darting in from the crowd.
And an opponent like Sensational Starla, who, no offense, appears to be here to let SmackDown's top pick make a strong statement.
SmackDown gets a good look at their top pick right now. After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Gets the shoulder up.
That was a long 2 count there.
Oh, right across the throat. Oh, what an uppercut. Running knee.
She's got something prepped.
Choke slam.
And Starla falters there.
And now placed in the corner.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. Look out!
Frog splash!
Straight into the pin. 2! And she kicks out at 2.
No celebrations yet.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot.
She is at a total disadvantage right now.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
and retaliates with a counter.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Up high. Frog splash. Follows up. Shoulders down. There's two. Kick out.
She just won't stay down.
Strikes with a kick. Display of power here into a chicken wing. Face buster!
Starla looks out of it.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
No, she kicked out. It was almost all over for her.
It does not get much closer to 3 than that.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the 3. A quick reversal from her. Cover! And a kick out at only 1. Makes the cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Who is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sacramento, California, Mercedes Morgan.
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback. A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
So much success, so young.
Well, maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
Alright, y'all, I have my money. Oh, but I gotta tell you, this is a good story, though.
Last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Right into the pin.
2. Fends off the 3 count.
The end was in sight.
Oh, what a shot.
Haymaker after haymaker. Ooh. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Ooh.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Big kick right to the gut. Grabbing the arm.
STO!
We know what Roxanne's thinking here.
Block the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Put in the corner now.
Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash.
And face first they go.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
From the top.
Frog splash.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
She had that scouted.
One counter met by another.
And a kick. Display of power here into a chicken wing. Facebuster!
Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about. Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
Yeah, so it's finna be time for me to step in the store. I don't know what to believe
at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know.
Mercedes Morgan gonna play Devaya and Quinn gonna play me.
Along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from.
Alright, so you can pick. They gonna be from the Indians, a rival promotion or the MMA? I'm gonna put the
They're from
MMA.
MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together. We used to date. We grew up together. I'm gonna put we used to date.
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Alright, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm finna create my character, so. Hey, hold on, that's not my character. I gotta change him.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on
Yeah,
short
nah,
notice.
he ugly
No
as shit.
problem. But are you
It
sure
ain't
you
me.
want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option.
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are gonna kick some Mutiny ass!
Haven't changed a bit.
Please let me change before the thing. Alright, we can. So, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, man. We got a whole bunch of shit going. I heard Mercedes Morgan brought you in to join our cause. Just wanted to welcome you to the team, and most of all, say thank you. Mercedes Morgan is precious didn't leave me with much of a choice, but seriously, it just seems like the right thing to do. We're on the same page. Okay, y'all, so this my character right here. Y'all see my MMA record.
All right, Show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. You're doing great. Keep pushing.
Come on, dog.
Watch out for counters.
He seemed weaker than last time. Nigga used to be, couldn't even touch my nigga, bro. Oh, it's over with for you, boy.
Remember your training. You've got this.
Mercedes Morgan stronger than him.
Stay calm and control the pace.
Whooping my ass, bro.
Use your footwork, just like in the cage. Yo, Adrian! Sorry, had to do it. That's it. You're making this look easy.
One, two, oh shit.
Keep your guard up. Stay focused. Use your jujitsu. Get them on the mat. asking to set up a grapple.
He keep rolling up, bro.
1, 2. Yeah. One, two. 1, 2. 1. 1.
Don't be afraid to use the ropes. Finish strong. Show them what you're made of.
He reversed that too. Bitch ass down.
1, 2. Bring that back.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay, we go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it. You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not going to leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah, we're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we could use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played, moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and he had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
That's enough. So NXT Mutiny, if you want Troy back, show up to SmackDown and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Alright, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, stay tuned. Well, I'm going to end it after this match. To start part 2. You know, because we don't want the things to be too long.
What seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Senator Quin.
This guy isn't just any random recruit. He and our recent #1 draft pick go way back. I'm guessing he and turncoat Troy Simpkin aren't as close.
Well, definitely not, Saxon, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Seems he's picked up a few hosting tips from his old friend. They're showing Troy some hospitality, WWE style.
A drama-filled night. We haven't even begun the match. Let's get this one started.
I'm just ready to have my first match on all that.
For most of us, this will be our first look at the newest member of the WWE roster.
I've heard this guy is a relentless fighter, but I have to admit, I'm a little uneasy about these sorts of tactics. Hostages? Is this how you want to introduce yourself to WWE?
Well, sometimes you have to fight fire with fire, Saxton. Besides, Mutiny and former WWE producer Troy Simpkin have brought this on themselves.
But wait, really?
Nothing fancy here, just raw power. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Wards that off. What a response.
Super kick! We can sense the whole WWE universe behind him right now.
Launched out of the corner.
Ready to take flight. Diving headbutt.
Headbutt, 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 headbutt.
Over and over. So much aggression.
An overbearing assault on Carlito now.
Carlito is getting cut off at the knees at every turn. Super kick!
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Carlito showing he's not out of it.
Yeah, Carlito able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Oh, there's a headbutt.
Tossing their opponent like they're
Yeah, I
nothing.
see how we can't be forward. Like, I made one of the best
hoping to
characters in
get
the
chucked
world.
around like that.
And I done played this like my 3rd time playing the story. And I already, well, the first superstars I picked when we needed help was Jay Uso and Drew McIntyre. So and then the women, Jade Carter and Rhea Ripley. So we ain't gonna have that story again. So we gotta pick something else this time. I probably pick Cody Rhodes and Charlotte Flair.
Carlito saves himself.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Position. Pain just painted all across his face.
Amazing display of leg strength.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Come on, dog.
Stops the ref count before 2.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Ooh, well measured. Able to make a timely escape.
Looks like that really got him there.
Oh, they don't look as brutal as ever on that exchange.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Turns it into a pin attempt. 2 count.
Oh, he kicked out. He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Making his way to the top here.
Taking flight.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
And I think we just might see.
He ain't kicking out. Send him home.
Carlito. Cover. We have a cover.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
I do not know.
That nigga kicked out, G.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
Oh, here we go. This is raw power.
What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
2. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here's your winner, the Senator Quin.
Our former #1 draft pick can add talent scout to her resume because it looks like she just brought in a ringer after his explosive debut.
Talent scout and Warden, Cole. They've kept Troy in their custody, and it looks like Mutiny's going to have to come up with a plan to spring their sniveling suit.
Alright, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay.